This week on a very special championship episode of Southern States Wrestling Legacy, Mike Mann puts the Legacy title on the line against the prospector Wes Barker in the Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring main event. It's a grudge match for the tag team titles as the champions Lord Murphy Costigan and Grant Kristol, the Dynasty of Champions, defend against Jeff Baker, Jeff Connelly, the Faction. Southern States Wrestling Legacy starts now.
This is our legacy, we're standing tall. From Southern fights to the wildest brawls. The past and the future collide in the fight. Southern States Wrestling ignite the night. From small towns to bright lights, this is where warriors fight. Decades of glory, the story lives on. Battle by battle, the legacy strong. This is our legacy, we're standing tall. From Southern fights to the wildest brawls. The past and the future collide in the fight. Southern States Wrestling ignite the night. Welcome to Southern States Wrestling Legacy.
This week on the Southern States Wrestling Television, the prospector Wes Barker is coming for Mike Mann's Legacy Championship. Now, Mike, around here you have the reputation of being the man. You're going to find out that the prospector is the big man, okay?
This week, Wes Barker, I heard you call me out on the Facebook. I'm still trying to figure that thing out, but what I do know is you say you're going to bring the Pioneer Spirit to East Tennessee. Well, we already got something called the Volunteer Spirit, and I hate that too. I hate everything about the Pioneer Spirit. I just think you're a big old colonizer trying to come down here from Canada. I thought that's what the tariffs were for. I'm going to send you right back up there, Wes Barker, because you ain't leaving with my legacy title.
This match, one fall for the SSW Legacy title, introducing the challenger against SSW debut tonight. He weighs in at 235 pounds from Prince George, British Columbia, Canada, the prospector, Wes Barker. And his opponent tonight, the reigning and defending Southern States Wrestling Legacy champion, weighing in at 240 pounds from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the man, Mike Mann.
All right, wrestling fans, Joe Wheeler here welcoming you to another action-packed edition of Southern States Wrestling as we've got the Legacy title being defended right here, right off the bat, as Mike Mann, your current Legacy champion, taking on Wes Barker, the prospector, and he comes from a gold mining family up in Canada, and he is chasing his dream of being a professional wrestler, and he has landed here in Southern States Wrestling, and he's got a matchup right away for the Legacy Championship. I tell you what, fans, should be a great matchup here to get things started off this week on Legacy, as Mike Mann, looked like he had him in the turnbuckle, but the prospector was able to quickly turn things around there as they locked up collar and elbow once again, as prospector now brings this man up in a top wrist lock. Just that fast, Mike Mann was able to reverse that situation. I tell you what, Mike Mann, tremendous competitor. You might not like him, you might not like the things that he says or does, but you can't take away the fact that he's a tremendous competitor and he knows how to get the job done in the ring, and that's what counts. Into the ropes they go. Big shoulder block right there. Mike Mann up and over his man. Prospector, nice leapfrog. Caught him right there with a hip toss. As Mike Mann, got caught right there. Leg scissors takeover. The prospector now with a big full body slam in for a cover and got a 2 count only on that one. As Wes Barker, the prospector now with a reverse chin lock on Mike Mann, the current reigning Southern States Wrestling Legacy champion. As Mike Mann now trying to find an escape. Comes across, and Prospector just powered his man into the corner right there. As Barker hard into the buckle there, takes Mike Mann, and now big monkey flip brings him out. And a flapjack there by Wes Barker, the Prospector. I tell you what, he's taking the fight to the champion. There's two. As Mann now, he's scrambling for the ropes. He's seeking the refuge of the corner here. Try to break this momentum of Wes Barker. Fans, we do want to remind you on October the 26th, that's on a Sunday, October the 26th, we return to Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Reserve Center. You want to be sure to join us on Sunday, October the 26th, back in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. And oh man, Prospector now taking it right to Mike Mann and nailed him with that leg drop coming in. Got the leg hook, got 1, 2, and 2 count only before Mike Mann was able to get out of that situation. Legacy title is on the line in this contest as Wes Barker, chasing his dream of being a professional wrestler coming from a gold mining family in Canada. The Prospector, Wes Barker, making a great showing for himself here on his debut matchup. Just drove that knee into the arm, but Mike Mann now staying focused and staying on the attack. The Prospector taking care of business in there. Mike Mann needs to find a way to turn this momentum around. He's sustained a good bit of punishment thus far in the contest. Mike Mann now hits the ropes. Oh, Prospector, nope, got reversed again, and Mike Mann with a hard forearm shot right there. Springboard, oh, and nailed his man with that suplex there. Mike Mann in for a cover, and got a 2 count on that one. That's Mike Mann now going right back to work, staying focused on that arm of the Prospector, Wes Barker. Now Mike's slowing things down. He's using the rope there, getting that extra advantage. Pulling on that rope. He won't get away with that many times. Barker here, had him rolled up, got a 2 count, and Mike Mann caught him with that boot right to the face. And a vicious right hand right there. Mike Mann brings his man over, got a 2 count on that one. Back and forth this one goes. Mike Mann cinching up, and look how he's twisting that arm and elbow area. I mean, he's putting a ton of pressure on that elbow as Wes Barker finds himself in a good bit of trouble here in his debut matchup here with Southern States Wrestling. Mike Mann has him under control, at least for the moment. Barker throwing in some shots. He's back on a vertical base here. Big shot right there. Into the ropes they go. Irish whip count reversed. Duck under. And Mike Mann was waiting on him. Caught him. Beautifully executed power slam. And 2 count only. Wow, that was close. That was a textbook power slam. And now Mike Mann putting all his weight right across the throat of the Prospector. His referee's calling for the break since he is choking him. Mike Mann now moving back in on his man. And the Legacy champion has certainly got quite a debut matchup here, defending his title against him. Oh, and sent him into that buckle hard. Mike Mann feeling much more confident at this point in time in the contest, but he should be very careful doing so. You don't want to get overconfident as, oh wow, he's just using the rope and everything here. Mike Mann now bringing Wes Barker back up, vertical base here. Caught him with a big uppercut forearm right there, rocks his man, and stomped him right there in the chest. Mike Mann being a bit more methodical now. He's just slowing things down and working at his pace. Duck under right there. Duck under again. Big elbow smash the top of the head. And caught him with the elbow right there. The prospector's on a roll. He's building momentum. Oh, what a kick right there. I mean, that boot was right in Mike Mann's face. The prospector now pulling up. Is he going to come off the top rope? It looks like he's setting up for it here. He may be taking too long, as Mike Mann may be able to get out of there. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Complete miss on that one. Mike Mann back up. Oh, big clothesline right there. This could do it. Referee's in, and we got a 3 count right there, as Mike Mann retains his legacy title in a big win over Wes Barker.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffer, and owner of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport. Starting March the 3rd, we begin our 48th anniversary sale with huge savings on all of our carpet, wood, vinyl, and waterproof flooring. We have thousands of square foot of flooring in stock for immediate installation. Our experienced salesmen, Barry and Scott, are available to show you our large selection of flooring at our showroom or bring samples to your home for a free estimate. That's Dalton Direct Carpets 48th anniversary sale in Kingsport.
Available on all streaming platforms. It's professional wrestling's greatest, largest, privately owned wrestling library. All the classic hits, flips, slams, and pins of yesteryear are on one place. It's Ultimate Classic Wrestling. Check out the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, Tito Santana, Rick Martel, a who's who of professional wrestling's greatest spotlight stars ever to grace the squared circle, all in one place. Grab the best seat in the house for memories and mayhem on Ultimate Classic Wrestling.
Use the code OUTLAWS in all capital letters to get this exclusive deal through Southern States Wrestling and the Outlaws podcast. Save 25% on your first bill by signing up through the website and watch it anywhere. Promo code OUTLAWS. More information in the description.
Wrestling fans, don't miss Southern States Wrestling's Fright Night, Sunday, October the 26th at the Armed Forces Reserve Center in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. There will be a special trunk or treat with the wrestlers at 5:15 p.m. The doors open at 5:30 p.m. and bell time at 6:15. Dress the little ones up in their favorite costume for a costume contest. It all happens Sunday, October the 26th at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. So make your plans, bring your friends, and be there!
Well, today is the day, lads. Today you finally get your shot at the come up. You know, you talked about how gorgeous Grant Kristol and Lord Murphy Costigan didn't they have a chance to beat the faction of Jeff Baker, Jeff Connelly. 15 years as a cohesive unit tag team, and we proved you lot wrong. You say we cheated, I say we outsmarted you. So when it comes to what happens next, lads, the result is going to be the same. Because Lord Murphy Costigan, gorgeous Grant Kristol, we are going to remain Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And there isn't anything that either one of you claps can do about it.
In a few short minutes, you are going to see the faction recapture the Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
The Lord, the Rogue, I can't take anything away from him.
No.
You know, I've known Murphy for years. Sometimes we've been friends, sometimes we've been enemies. At the end of the day, he's dangerous. Mm-hmm. He is a master manipulator. He will get in your head, and he will play all the mind games. And Grant is athletic. Grant is far more talented than he should be for how long he's been in wrestling.
Absolutely.
But boys, y'all are a new team. This is 15 years of teaming together, riding the roads together. We know each other front and back. You know, it doesn't matter how many mind games you can play, Murphy. At the end of the day, we're a cohesive unit. And like he said, in a few minutes, fellas, y'all have to deal with the wrath of the faction.
Let's give this match one fall for the SSW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, weighing in at 490 pounds, from Johnson City, Tennessee, Jeff Baker. And from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Jeff Connelly. They are the faction. And the reigning and defending Southern States Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 435 pounds, Kristol. And from Glasgow, Scotland, Costigan.
Wrestling fans, it is time for your Dalton Direct Carpet and Flooring's main event, and what a main event we've got this week here on Legacy, as we've got Kristol and Lord Murphy Costigan taking on Jeff Connelly and Jeff Baker, the faction. We've got champions versus former champions right here, as of course the faction are the former tag team champions, and what a matchup we've got right here for you this week. This should be a great contest. We've got four very formidable competitors here, and the tag team titles are on the line in this match. Should be a great contest, as referee has called for the bell, and we are off and rolling as Jeff Connelly is going to start for the faction, and Lord Murphy Costigan is going to start for his team, as Connelly's already pulled him into a side headlock position, and Costigan got a handful of hair right there. Connelly takes his man over, and just that fast is rolled up. Should be a great exchange, great matchup between these two teams. Both of them very experienced. Connelly right there, in for a quick cover, but Costigan's not having it. They're setting the pace right here, up and rolling, as Costigan decides he's going to slow this momentum down. He doesn't want Connelly to get too far ahead of him here, as they lock up. Oh, Connelly went for a waistlock. Jeff Connelly in a waistlock position as Costigan's trying to power out. He does so. Nice reversal into a side headlock position, as Lord Murphy Costigan takes advantage of the situation here and staying clamped down on Jeff Connelly. Lord Murphy Costigan, of course, former Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He held that title for a long time. And now he's got the tag team titles with Kristol. Do-si-do, here we go. And oh, wait a minute. Costigan right there just hit his partner. Bad miscue there on their part. But Grant says he's all right and he's ready to fight. He looks mad. Kristol is mad because he got waffled there a moment ago. All right, here we go. Tag's been made. The big man, Jeff Baker, steps into the ring. The crowd definitely 100% behind the faction. There's no question about that. As Kristol finds himself in a waistlock position here, as lifted off his feet in the process. Jeff Baker is a powerful, powerful competitor. Kristol right there was able to reverse the situation, as he's got Baker in a waistlock now. Baker's looking for an escape here. Comes around, pulls this man in, side headlock, and reverses that now into an armbar chicken wing. Kristol now trying to find a way out, and Baker having fun with him at his expense. Oh, Jeff Baker now hooks this man. Brings him back in the corner, makes the tag. Here comes Jeff Connelly back into the ring. The faction working on all cylinders here. Nicely done, in for a cover, and got a 2 count on that one before Kristol was able to kick out of there. Wrestling fans, we want to remind you Sunday, October the 26th, we return to Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Reserve Center. That is on a Sunday, October 26th. Be sure to join us for another great night of Southern States Wrestling. Connelly laying in those shots now. He's got Kristol over in the corner here. And Irish whip. Got reversed right there. Oh, Connelly went for an up and over. Didn't work out, but the arm drag did. That's why the faction has been champions before. They know how to anticipate things sometimes and are able to modify their plan on the fly given the situation. And Connelly now has got Kristol in a nice submission hold, applying a ton of pressure to the head, neck, and shoulder area. And Kristol definitely screaming in pain here. Connelly's got that leg over his head, pulling his neck forward while he's bending his arm back. And Kristol, got his leg took out from under him again there by Connelly. Jeff Connelly will throw fists with you, and he'll mat wrestle with you. It's all what you want to do. He is perfectly capable of wrestling just about any style you want to throw at him. Oh, and back into the buckle hard there. The faction taking care of business. And a big splash to follow it up by Jeff Baker. Baker now drives him in head first to that top turnbuckle. And again, going to work on Grant Kristol in the corner. Look out. Big shoulder block. As Baker just drove him in there. That's got to be like being in a vice. You're trapped between two ropes, and then Baker applying all of his pressure on there on you like that. Tag's been made. The faction tag team maneuver coming up here. Oh, drove him in right there. In for a cover and got a 2 count on it before Grant Kristol was able to find a back door and get out of there. Kristol right there, jawjacker, and he needed that, makes the tag. Here comes Costigan, and he ran right into an arm drag takeover there by Jeff Connelly. Connelly's got Costigan in trouble, at least for the moment. But don't underestimate Costigan by any means. Lord Murphy Costigan back up vertical base. Throwing shot in there. And man, the tag team champions are functioning well now. Grant Kristol was able to get that shot in on Connelly. Tag's been made. Grant Kristol making his way back in. And, he threw him into him.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffer, owner of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport. Welcome to our 48th anniversary sale starting March the 3rd. We have thousands of square feet of carpet, wood, vinyl, and waterproof flooring in stock for immediate installation. Free estimates and credit terms are available. Come by and let Barry or Scott help you with your selection of flooring. Remember, flooring is what we do, so come to Dalton Direct Carpets and let us do some flooring for you. That's Dalton Direct Carpets 48th anniversary sale in Kingsport.
Catch the stars of Southern States Wrestling Legacy in action in a town near you. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling presents a big card of action at the Fall Festival in downtown Prestonsburg, Kentucky, Wednesday, October the 8th, bell time 7 p.m. Scott Steiner will be in Prestonsburg. Saturday, October the 11th, 2 p.m. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling at the Fall Festival in downtown Hazard, Kentucky. Also, Saturday, October the 11th, 7:30 p.m. All-Star Wrestling will be at the Stickleyville Community Center in Duffield, Virginia. Thursday night, October 16th, at the high school in Jenkins, Kentucky, another big card presented by Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Saturday, October the 25th, 4 p.m., Mega Championship Wrestling at the Fall Festival in Marmet, West Virginia. Also, October the 25th, 7:30 p.m., All-Star Wrestling returns to Norton, Virginia at the high school. Then the big one, Sunday, October 26th, 6:15 p.m., Southern States Wrestling presents Fright Night. Trunk or treat for the kids before the matches, costume contest with prizes, and a huge card of action at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, 399 Highway 11W in Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just 1 mile west of Kingsport. Don't miss the action when it comes to a town near you. Be there!
They're in for a cover. Kristol got a 2 count on that. And Grant Kristol showing some frustration there, just a series of hard punches right to the face. And Costigan catches him with that hard right hand, and he's got all taped up for the occasion. Costigan staying on the attack here, as he's definitely got Connelly in some trouble here. Tag's been made again. Grant Kristol's focusing his attack on the leg of Jeff Connelly. Great strategy, too. Slow Connelly down, take his leg away from him. Tag's been made once again. Oh, and Connelly kicking, and he's fighting even on his back. I mean, this guy will not stop. As Costigan brings him out, and staying focused on that knee. Connelly does have a rather large knee brace on that knee, which is kind of like a bullseye sometimes. People are like, okay, the knee's hurt, we're going to focus our attack on it. As Connelly right there was able to escape, he caught Costigan, but oh man, chop block right to the knee right there. Tag's made. Grant Kristol making his way back in the ring. And boom, right back on that knee. Kristol now with a series of hard shots right to the knee. In for a cover. Got a 1 count only on that one, I believe. I tell you what, Grant Kristol, not the biggest dog in this fight, but I tell you what, that young man's got a lot of fight in him. Very aggressive. And now a half Boston Crab. He's got that one leg tied up. It's a half Boston Crab, and he is sitting down, putting all of his weight and pressure down. And I tell you what, Connelly needs to find a way out of here if he can at all. Grant Kristol hanging on as Connelly was able to roll back on him right there. But Kristol staying aggressive, staying right after that knee. It's exactly how you get it done. It's exactly how you become a champion. You stay aggressive and you stay on the attack at all times. Grant Kristol now sitting on that top rope here as Costigan taking care of business in the ring. Oh, that knee is in bad shape. Connelly can barely put any pressure on the knee at this point. And a big splash right there in the corner. Tag's made as the champions working well together. Tag team maneuver there as Kristol in for a cover, got a 2 count on it. And smart move by Kristol as he was able to stop Connelly from making that tag. Because Jeff Connelly definitely, desperately needs to make a tag at this point in time. As Kristol drives in that knee. Oh, he got rolled up. Oh, got a quick count on that one. And Grant Kristol right back on his feet, right back on the attack. The exchange has been made here as Lord Murphy Costigan now back into the ring. And Connelly caught him again there, and rocked him on that one. Jeff Connelly might be able to get over and make that tag, but no, Costigan cut him off, grabbed his leg, as they are staying focused on the legs of Jeff Connelly. They've got that leg in trouble. Another quick 2 count. Connelly was able to get out of there. You can see the frustration building on Kristol. He felt like he had him. He's twisting up that leg again. Crowd subtly behind Jeff Connelly here. Connelly caught him with that kick right there. Jeff Connelly desperately needs to make a tag, but the champions have cut him off, and they're keeping him isolated on their half of the ring. Costigan even mocking Connelly here at this point. He knows he's in trouble. He knows that knee is in bad shape. And staying focused. Tag again made. Grant Kristol comes in off that second rope. In for a cover. 2 count once again. Baker comes in, but that allows Grant Kristol to choke Connelly. He's got him in a front face lock and possibly choking him. Connelly fighting out of there. Connelly, oh, he caught him with that clothesline right there. Now's the time. He needs to make that tag. Baker's ready. Referee's tolling the count here. Both men need to make a tag. Let's see what happens here. Connelly's close. Tags made on both sides. Jeff Baker's throwing hands at everybody. Baker's got the champions. A meeting of the minds. As Kristol and Costigan are in trouble at this point as the faction has turned the tide. And wait a minute, Mike Mann's come out. Mike Mann's getting himself involved here. The faction's on him though. The faction's going to work on Mike Mann. Some discretionary officiating as the referee has not disqualified the champions for the outside interference. He knows we all want to win, clear-cut winner here. Kristol is in trouble as the faction's going to work on him. They caught him right there with a big flapjack. That might do it here, but Costigan with a hard shot on Baker right there. He got a cover, and he got a 3 count right there. Lord Murphy Costigan and Grant Kristol still are your tag team champions here in Southern States Wrestling.
Still, SSW Tag Team Champions, Murphy Costigan and gorgeous Grant Kristol.
Big win for the tag team champions right there. What a great addition to Legacy this week.
Let's go back and take a look at the finish of that main event. I don't know if Joe Wheeler saw it, but right here on the replay you see as Mike Mann came into the ring, he handed an object to Grant Kristol. Grant then put it in the knee pad of Lord Murphy Costigan. Still, your tag team champions is still another victory. The Dynasty of Champions. The board of directors are speaking right now to make sure the faction get another shot at the tag team titles in the near future. Make sure you join us right here next week on Legacy as Appalachian Mountain Champion Marty Clay battles Southern States Champion Chase Emery, title versus title, right here on Legacy. Until then, Bo James for everybody at SSW. God bless each and every one of you. Hope to see you ringside.